everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Evelyn. Today I am sharing with you my microneedling results from using this device from my Sunday face for 8 weeks now. I've been kind of using it on and off just because some weeks I didn't do it, and then the past couple of weeks I actually ran out of needles, so I haven't been using it for like the last 2 weeks. However, obviously because I've been using the microneedling device, my skin has really healed a lot, and that's why today I am not wearing any makeup, just so that you can properly see what my skin looks like as of this moment and today. I'm going to take you with me and show you what my skin looked like before and after, and wait for or stick around till the end to see my before and after pictures. And I can honestly tell you right off the bat that microneedling has really helped me with my acne scars. If you're suffering with acne scars right now, I really recommend you look this up and do some research. Don't just take my word for it, but look up other people's stories, because it has really helped with those pitted scars and those scars that really create a lot of texture on your skin. They really heal much quicker with microneedling. So microneedling is a method that a lot of dermatologists use these days, that actually started in 1995 by a guy or a doctor, Dr. Desmond Fernandez in Philadelphia. So it's been around for quite a long time. It's just that I think more recently everyone can do this because it's become more affordable, and because there's also devices that you can do microneedling with yourself at home, which you did not have before. It's kind of like a new technology that can be potentially damaging if you don't do it properly. But because some brands like Banish, for example, and My Sunday Face have come up with these devices that are easy to use and hygienic to use at home, then everyone's doing it basically, and that's why it's become such a big thing. The technology, or what the devices do basically, is that they have these tiny little needles that puncture the skin repeatedly. And it sounds kind of scary. It's not really. It does that so that the skin will regenerate faster, and so that the healing process will go quicker. That's the easiest way I can explain it, I guess. What it does is that it causes microscopic injuries into the skin, and that is what really catapults the healing process. And that is why a lot of people with acne scars, for example, use it. I also forgot to say that when you microneedle the skin, it induces the collagen production, and that is why your skin regenerates, because it kind of creates more skin cells, I guess. That's the easiest way I can explain it, but yeah, anyway. So because I have long struggled with cystic acne, and cystic acne is those really deep under the skin pimples that take sometimes months to heal, they leave a really horrific scar afterwards, usually. And depending on your skin tone, you can either get what's known as PIH or PIE. PIH is the most common form, I think, or the one that you hear most about, and it's the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is basically those dark or brown spots that you can get after having a wound, or after having some sort of episode of acne on your skin. If you have more fair skin, you usually get what's called PIE, which is post-inflammatory erythema, and that is actually what I have mostly, because I am pretty fair, and so I don't really get a lot of brown spots. However, I get a lot of red spots that stay red and really inflame for long. And I always thought that hyperpigmentation was the same, no matter what skin tone you were, but now I'm realizing that it's actually PIE and not PIH. So don't call it hyperpigmentation if you don't have brown spots, because that is actually what it is. It's basically the skin changing color from red to brown. So this brand called My Sunday Face, which I am also an ambassador for, they sent me a couple of devices to try for my acne, and the one that I'm going to show you today is the microneedling device, obviously. It looks like this. I don't have any needles left, like I said, so I would show you with the needles on, but this is basically what it looks. It's just a little pen like this. They call it the Nano Pen, and it comes with a charger, and you just charge it 30 minutes beforehand, and then you plug on the needles here, and it's one-use needles, so you use them, you take them out from the little pouch that you get, the plastic pouch, and once you've used them, you throw them away, and then you put on the new one. So it's super hygienic, and you know that you won't be spreading more bacteria onto your face by using this. So that's really good if you want to try microneedling. What I've done is that I've used it like once or twice a week. They have needles that are 0.2 millimeters and 0.25 millimeters. And I would say that the 0.25 millimeters, like be careful with that one because it is slightly thicker, so it creates more damage to the skin. When I say damage, I don't mean it in a bad way, by the way. I mean that in the best way because it will induce the healing process. So that's always a good thing. And I think I started around in the beginning or middle of February. I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures from what my skin looked like before here. So this is my before picture. As you can see, my skin was very inflamed and it wasn't really active acne, but it was just all of those pesky scars that was left on my face after having a lot of cystic acne for a little while. My skin takes so long to heal. So microneedling has really been a great savior for my skin. And when you look at these pictures, I'm going to show you a little montage of how it started and then how it's progressed throughout the weeks. Now it's been around 8 weeks or 2 months because now it's the beginning of May. So you could say like around 8 to 12 weeks. And you can really see that my skin had a lot of kind of bumpy texture before, and it was very, very red and inflamed. And as you see these pictures, you can kind of see that like my texture is getting smoother. All those acne scars are getting smaller. So even though I still, because I'm gonna show you what my skin looks like up close, even though like obviously here I have 2 active pimples, but around it is where my scars are. And as you can see, it is way less noticeable than it used to be. Before I had like a lot here, a lot down here by my mouth. And you can see that it's really, really healed very, very nicely. And also on this side, I don't have any active pimples here. And I do still have some acne scarring that you can see. That is pretty prevalent here. And that is really persistent and just like keeps showing up on my skin. And just I think it's also because I am super fair that you can really see whenever my skin gets a little red, it turns up super red. But as you can see, like my texture is super smooth. You can even see some glowiness happening around here. I'm not wearing any makeup, like no highlight or anything. I just did my skincare routine and I applied my moisturizer and SPF. I think like I can see so much result from using the microneedling device. I also recently just bought a couple of more because I really want to see what happens after having used this for like 6 months. Because if this is the results from using it for 2 to 3 months, then imagine what it could do to my skin in like another 3 months, you know? So some precautions if you're doing microneedling. Remember that your skin might look like this picture afterwards. It sort of turns up a little bit more inflamed and more red, but it's only because literally you've kind of done damage to your skin with these needles. And so the day after, you're not supposed to wear makeup, you're supposed to not use any exfoliants, especially AHAs, because they exfoliate your skin on the outside. So like any lactic acid, glycolic acid, mandelic acid, those type of acids, like don't use them. Don't use retinol, don't use any actives that are very high percentages, because your skin is trying to recuperate, and so you want to keep your skincare very basic at this time, especially the day after. But don't be afraid, like if your skin looks like this the day after, like wait until it has really settled, like a couple days, and see then how your skin looks like before and after, because I bet you will see a lot of results very quickly. And yeah, I think that's all for just like my results part. If you want to use the My Sunday Face device, it's super painless. You don't start bleeding like you would do sometimes if you're doing this at a clinic. The type of microneedling that they do in the clinic or like at a dermatologist, it's sometimes like really makes your skin bleed a lot and makes you like causes a lot more inflammation. I don't know if it's because the needles are thicker or because they do it more. If you're a beginner at microneedling, My Sunday Face is a great alternative to try out, and it's really affordable as well, considering that you get this device and then you can like use it forever, whereas if you go to a clinic, you do it like only once there, and then you have to come back to do it more, because it's not something that you can only do one time and then your skin is good. Like you have to keep doing it to see results. It might take longer to see results for some people, depending on what kind of scars you have. I don't have a lot of pitted scars. Like pitted scars are the ones where are like rolling scars, ice pick scars, like when your skin is sort of like going inwards. Those type of scars are a lot harder to treat. So I'd be curious to know if you guys see the changes that I'm seeing. Maybe it's just me, but I really see a lot of difference in my skin from when I first started to now. Of course, my skin still breaks out every now and then. It still isn't perfect. I think like your skin is always changing. You know, you might break out and then you might get clear again, depending on what kind of skin you have. So really don't think that this is some sort of magic treatment. Just be patient. Just see how it progresses over time. If you have been doing microneedling and you're seeing really slow results, just keep doing it. Like stay steady and keep doing it, and I promise you're going to see results. Keep taking pictures as well, because I think that when you see yourself in the mirror every single day, you it's sort of deceptive because you don't know or you can't see the progress that you're making. If you do want to try to use the My Sunday Face device, which I really recommend you do, I do have a link down below with a code that you can use so you can get 10% off your order. And yeah, if you want to know more about My Sunday Face, by the way, I have a video where I have made like a full review of them, and I will put it here in the card somewhere for you to click on. And also let me know, like, have you done microneedling? Did it work for you? Are you interested in doing it now? Like, let me know in the comments down below. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you do like skincare content and if you do like my videos, because it would really mean a lot to me if you would support me. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye!